The note was already crumpled when it landed on my lap. My daughter's classmate slid it across the back seat and stared straight ahead like she hadn't done anything at all. We were in the elementary school pickup line, inching forward under the supervision of two bored crossing guards. It was a normal Thursday afternoon. Windows down, kids laughing, parents scrolling phones. I volunteered often enough that I recognized most families by car alone. The girl's name was Sophie. She rode home with us sometimes because her mom worked late. She was chatty, always asking questions, always humming. That day, she was silent. As we crept forward, she nudged my elbow again, just slightly. "Can you read it later?" she whispered. I glanced at her in the mirror. Her face was pale. Her hands were knotted together in her lap. I unfolded the paper at the red light. "Please don't let me go with him. He says he's my uncle. He's not. My mom is trying to find me." My pulse roared in my ears. I looked ahead. A man leaned against the curb near the gate, talking to a teacher. He wore a baseball cap pulled low and kept glancing toward our car. When his eyes met mine, he smiled. Sophie shrank into the seat. "Who's that?" I asked carefully. She shook her head once. "He told me not to talk. That was enough." The line moved forward, but I stayed put. The car behind me honked. I didn't move. The teacher waved us on. The man stepped toward my door. I locked the car. He tapped the window. "Hi," he said casually. "I'm here for Sophie. Her mom asked me to pick her up." I cracked the window an inch. "What's her mom's name?" He hesitated. Linda?" Wrong. I knew her mother. Her name was Rachel. We chatted at fundraisers and soccer games. "I need to see ID, I said. He sighed dramatically. "This is ridiculous. She knows me." Sophie was crying now, silently, tears rolling down her cheeks as she stared at her shoes. I put the car in reverse and backed out of the line. "What are you doing?" the man snapped, jogging alongside the car. "You can't just leave!" I drove straight to the front office and parked sideways across two spots. I grabbed my phone and dialed the school administrator while Sophie clutched my arm like she was afraid I'd disappear. "He's right outside," Sophie whispered. "He was waiting by the bus stop yesterday too." The secretary's voice turned sharp the second I explained. "Lock your doors. Do not let him near her. Police are on the way." The man tried the door handle. I hit the panic button. The alarm shrieked. Heads turned. Teachers rushed outside. The man backed away, hands raised, suddenly all smiles. "This is a misunderstanding," he said loudly. "I'm family." A security officer stepped between us and told him to step away from the vehicle. The man cursed and bolted toward the parking lot. He didn't get far. Police arrived within minutes and pinned him near the exit. Through the windshield, I watched them cuff him while Sophie buried her face in my shoulder and shook. When her mother arrived, she ran across the pavement sobbing and dropped to her knees beside the car. Sophie unlocked the door herself and threw her arms around her. Later, an officer explained the man had been following Sophie's routine for weeks. He knew names, pickup times, teachers. He'd planned to look official enough that no one would question him. Except Sophie had. She'd written the note during math class and hidden it in her backpack, waiting for the first adult she trusted enough to read it. Before they left, Rachel hugged me and said, "Thank you for believing her." That night, I kept thinking about how close I came to rolling down the window and letting him take her. About how easy it would have been to assume I was overreacting. All it took to stop it was a piece of paper, a scared child, and one adult willing to say no.